Good evening. Today is still Wednesday, June 12th, 2024. Back with my third and final episode. I'm sitting in the tire shop, getting the tire changed on my Yoda. Got to take care of my baby because my baby take care of me. So that's why it's so dark with her, but just bear with me. So thank y'all for tuning in. I really appreciate it. And here we go. And this episode is not going to sit well with a lot of people because a lot of y'all, men and women, are in relationships right now or either married. So I got some bad news for y'all. Now, disclaimer. I don't know everybody, so obviously it don't apply to everybody. As I've said before, I say everybody in the title, a generalization, okay? Not literally, but figuratively, I say everybody. I don't know everybody, so don't come on here to my big ward, I ain't cheating. Okay, I don't know you, all right? I'm just speaking in general, some things that I have observed about relationships, loyalty, people nowadays, the modern dating climate that we live in. So therefore, I formed an opinion from experience and observations over the last 10, 15, 20, 30 years. And I've come to the conclusion, hold on. See if this can get some light up here. No. It's hot up there, y'all. Yep, y'all just have to hear me. You see me enough. So I've come to the conclusion that everybody cheating. Dun, 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 big boy, you're a goddamn lie. I ain't cheating on my old lady. Nah, big boy, I ain't cheating on my husband. Homeboy, homegirl, I don't know now one of y'all. But let me speak on what I do know. I have a neighbor. I've had neighbors numerous times that I have caught, ducked off in the little alley behind a grocery store. I ain't gonna say what grocery store. With somebody that wasn't who they was in a relationship with. And I seen the car rocking, if you know what I mean. Neighbors. I've seen people that I know personally from the community, upstanding citizens, Facebook lovers. What I mean by Facebook lovers, on Facebook, they madly in love, posting their love for everyone to see, their wonderful relationship, their wonderful marriage, blah, 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 blah. Happy anniversary to my bae. Happy anniversary to my old lady. Happy anniversary to my wife. Happy anniversary to my girl. I love you more than words can say. Hold on, y'all. And y'all probably have seen it too. But I'm just talking about what I've seen with my two light brown and when the sunlight hit them, hazel eyes. Tell you what I've seen. Pastors, first ladies, deacons, school teachers, principals, Pookie and Ray Ray, Bonquisha, from the upper echelon down to the gutter rats. I've seen them all cheating. Not what I heard, but what I seen. To the point to where I am terrified of being in a relationship, of being married, of fully ever trusting somebody again. People that you would never be, not the stereotypical cheater. I'm talking about quiet church girls, quiet, decent, upstanding citizens, great careers, college degrees. Think nobody know, think nobody see them. I seen them. Why I get to see these things, I don't know. And when people are doing their best to hide it, somehow you still see them. Somehow, hold on, y'all. I got sidetracked, y'all, so, but anyway, this does not apply to everybody, every relationship, because I don't know everybody, every relationship. All I'm saying is, if you are in a relationship nowadays or a marriage, you are a brave person. You have a lot of courage. You got to. And you are very trusting, or you're a person like me that if I don't see it, it ain't happening. And that's really the purpose of this video. Not just to tell y'all everybody cheating. The purpose of this video is for the people that are in relationships, especially men, because we some jealous, possessive ass dudes. Especially nowadays because a lot of us don't trust women. A lot of us know how sneaky women are. A lot of us know the truth about women now, that they are more sneaky than men. So with that being said, this video is not to point the finger and say everybody cheating, even though I believe just about everybody cheating. Usually, if you're in a relationship, if you ain't cheating, you getting cheated on. Not all the time. Not everybody. But this is advice on how to navigate and be in a relationship nowadays in a climate where just about everybody cheat like it's okay. Like it ain't no big deal. It don't matter. First thing you do is, as long as that person showing you, like I tell y'all all the time, what I believe in a relationship is respect. Don't worry about what them people doing when you ain't around. Don't go in their phones. Don't be following them. Don't put no air tag on them. Don't put no tracking device following them around. None of that shit. They say if you look for something, you're going to find it. So that's my first words of advice to you if you're in a relationship nowadays in this climate where just about everybody cheating. If you want to still be able to be in your marriage and your relationship because you love the person you with, and 9 times out of 10 you catch them, you ain't leaving no way, so stop trying to catch them. So what you do is, instead, if you don't see it, it ain't happening. If you didn't see it with your own eyes, it didn't happen. All them people, that shit where people run back telling you what your person doing, I seen your man doing this, I seen your lady doing that. None of that shit. If you didn't see it, it didn't happen. If they ain't brought you no disease, if they ain't no outside babies that you know about, they treat you well, you ain't got no reason or nothing they doing, because people can be doing that shit and you have no clue. They ain't showing you ain't seen nothing to suggest they cheating. If you in that situation, leave it alone. If the person you with ain't showed you nothing to say they cheating, you don't see nothing, they don't act funny, they ain't got no crazy hours where they no strange behavior, their behavior done change. You know all the signs of when people cheating. Without people that ain't got no signs, it could be cheating. I've been, especially women, I've been a side piece before, and I told y'all, you don't know how sneaky a woman is until you her side piece. When you a woman's side piece, then you'll know how sneaky they can be. So my advice to you, especially men, if you ain't seen her do nothing, you ain't caught her doing nothing, you ain't looking for her to do nothing, she treating you right, she still sexing you up like she's supposed to, she ain't brought you nothing, all that hearsay, we don't do that over here. Because people be hating. So you can't go by what nobody said. If you haven't caught your woman or your man yourself, they ain't doing it. I don't care if they're the biggest hoe in the city. If you ain't caught them, they ain't doing it. If it ain't blatantly in your face, they ain't doing it. I don't care if they got 10 people on the side that you don't know about. If you ain't caught them, they ain't doing it. That's the best word of advice I can give someone that's in a relationship nowadays in the climate where everybody's cheating. But not everybody. I told y'all, let me repeat that. It's just for the sake of this video, I say everybody. But everybody ain't cheating, y'all. There are some people that are faithful. Some grown-up people. I'm a grown-up adult. There's some adults out here that ain't got time for that. Men and women. So don't be looking at your, cause this video you watching some guy on YouTube, you go in there and beat your old lady ass. Don't do that. Everybody ain't cheating. There's a good possibility that you may be one of the few people, the lucky people, that's got discernment, that picked right, picked a good partner, the way your partner ain't doing that, and you ain't either. Keep that in mind while you listen to me. But whether you got a good man or a good woman, a good faithful, loyal man or woman or not, that's irrelevant to what I'm talking about. Whether you do or whether you don't, if you ain't caught them, they ain't doing it. Is what I'm saying. Even if they are. This is how you gonna handle it. This is how your relationship gonna be at peace. This is how you gonna be able to be in a relationship nowadays in a climate where hardly nobody can be trusted. In today's climate, the dating pool got pee in it, right? So in today's climate, to be able to be in a relationship or a marriage in peace, the only way to do that is don't be checking for nothing that it ain't coming to you. Don't go looking for it. Stay out of their phone. Stop answering their damn phone. Stop going through their phone. What's the passcode, all that now? Cut all that out. Is what I'm trying to tell you. If you want peace of mind in your relationship or your marriage, don't follow them. Give them space. If you ain't seen it, you treat them like it ain't happening, even if it is happening. Your wife or husband can be the biggest hoe in the city. And a lot of y'all worry about your ego and pride and you don't want to catch nothing. You don't want them to bring you nothing. But if they ain't brought you nothing, no babies, no disease, as far as you know, they ain't doing it, baby. That's the best you can do nowadays. If you can't get with that program right there, stay single. Because you'll drive yourself crazy being in a relationship, trying to follow that person around, watching them like a hawk, wondering what they doing when they ain't around you. You'll lose your damn mind. If you can't follow this one piece of advice right here, do not get married or in a relationship. If you don't think you can do that. If you don't think you can stay out of their phone. If you don't think you're able to be with them without following them around, knowing where they're going, where they be, where you going. Who is that? What they want. If you ain't able to do that, don't get in a relationship or marriage. But if you're already in one, just keep that in mind. That's all you got to do. Mind your business. I know that your wife or your girlfriend or your husband or your boyfriend, I understand that, but you don't own them people. They have a right to have peace too without you checking up behind every move they're making, without you running through their phone, without you questioning every move they make. Because a lot of times, even if a person ain't cheating, if you're doing all that, you can drive them to cheat or leave you. Hold on, y'all. So, that's the best I can tell you. And it works. I promise you, if you try this, you will have peace in your relationship if you ain't got it now. If you insecure, think your spouse might not be doing shit, but if you insecure, you ain't gonna last no way. So, leave them people alone. If you can't, you gotta trust them. You're in a relationship now. You're in a marriage now. I'm the type of person I don't trust like that. So that's a whole other story. I ain't married. But y'all done went and made that commitment If they don't show you nothing, if you ain't called them, and I ain't talking about what you doing Inspector Gadget. I'm talking about it ain't came to you. Because normally when the shit going on, it's going to come to you. You ain't got to run your mind crazy trying to catch folks. It'll come to you. Leave them alone. Stay off the phone. Appreciate it. Stay off the phone. Don't put no tracking device on the car. Stop asking questions. Somebody come tell you something. I remember my granddad when I was younger. Somebody was trying to tell him something about what my grandmama was supposed to have been said. He said, look, don't come tell me nothing about what my wife done did. I ain't seen it. It ain't happened. I remember hearing that. I was like, damn. He ain't want to hear all that. Don't come tell me nothing about my wife. He said, my wife. How them old men be talking? Don't come tell me nothing about my wife. Take that piece of advice from my granddad. Don't let nobody come telling you nothing about your wife or your husband. If you ain't see it yourself, it ain't happened. Get it, got it, good. Bye.